Okay, we're going to get going for the last live session that I'm doing with Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And that is because the funding deadline is coming up for what I've been doing these Q&A events for. And so I'm just going to cover everything again, go over some of the frequently asked questions. And if you need any help with it, you can get a hold of me after the broadcast or in the next week or so. But the deadline is 2 weeks from today, so don't leave it to the last minute. Start working on it now. It's hard to scramble an application together. So the first thing to know is OFCAF stands for On Farm Climate Action Fund. It's a federal program, or it's federal money, and it goes to many different, there's what they call delivery agents across Canada. And so the one that I am dealing with specifically is the Alberta program run through ARDAR. And in that one, the funding for anything that was done in 2022 is due November 7th. If there's anything you're planning on for the 2023 crop year, there's no need to worry about it now. You can't put the application in until February 13th anyways. And so that's why there's the urgency now, is to try to get money for things that you have done in this past year, because once that deadline comes, then it's too late. There's many other programs out there. Most of them, I believe all of them, have the three main pillars, which is the cover crops, nitrogen management, and grazing. The nitrogen management includes things such as soil sampling, soil mapping, nitrogen stabilizers, helping to offset the cost of hauling, and applying manure, digestate, or compost. And the grazing one, along with a very obscure part of the nitrogen one, is for increasing perennials in your system, or working on pasture composition. But the main thing in the grazing is the infrastructure. It's the only one that supplies or helps you to buy infrastructure. It helps you with internal fencing and watering. So it can't help you to put perimeter fences up, but it can help you to divide up your grazing areas into smaller paddocks, or allow you to do the multi-paddock grazing. And so that's the grazing side. And then cover crops, which is where I spend a lot of my time. It's anybody that's trying something new with cover crops, and it helps with the seed and custom application or custom planting of them. So those are the main ones. I'm just going to check here on my different feeds and see if there are any questions that have come in on anything here. It doesn't look like it. If you have questions and you're on YouTube, you would just have to put it into the comments. On LinkedIn, there's a raise hand feature that you can do. And on Twitter Spaces, there's I forget what it's called. It's a similar thing where you can raise your hand or ask a question that way. I'm just quickly checking to see if there is anything. If there's anything else anybody wants to know, I think that's the main part of it there. I'll go over. So what I'm doing is within my company, I have a plan that helps you to put this application together. You can find it on my website. It's on plantsdigsoil.com, and it's under the pricing. It's an easy way to put the application together. You need a PAG, which I have, the professional agrologist designation, or you need CCA, which I also have, the Certified Crop Advisor. So anybody wanting to put in an application needs to have a professional agrologist or certified crop advisor on the application to approve the plan, and I can help you put together that plan and get it submitted. So if there is anything, then let me know. So okay, I'm just going to see there is one question here on LinkedIn. So okay, what is your question?
Yes, good evening. I'm from India, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
This application is only for Canada, though. So it's only for Canadian farmers.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I have some technical doubts. Like we are also we are creating a model for soil organic carbon using some satellite data, remote sensing data, and we are also adapting some kind of regenerative practices in our fields.
Yeah, we can talk about this. Yeah, if you want to talk about this another time. Right now, I'm just specifically focusing on the funding here. So.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, are there any other questions? So the main thing in that is that yes, this is only for Canadian, and what I'm specifically focusing on is the Alberta portion of the funding. So if there's no other questions, I think I'll end this here, but you can always put a comment on the post or get a hold of me through my website, plantsdigsoil.com.